If you want to learn how to transform your synthetic wig hairlines from this to this, make sure to keep on watching this video. I will be sharing my plucking techniques with you guys, and it will be very beginner friendly and broken down. So let's go. First thing you want to do is get all your materials out. This is the wig we're working with today. This is Outre Peak 712. You need slanted tip tweezers and a brush. I'm using the unbrush. It's really good for synthetic wigs specifically and just regular wigs. And you're gonna need a hot comb. Everything that I'm using is on my Amazon storefront under Wig Essentials. So I am spraying on some hairspray, and we're just gonna take the hot comb and hot comb everything back. I never have it past 400 for synthetic wigs. Don't be scared to use heat, but make sure you're checking your packaging because they'll let you know how high of a temperature it will withstand. This wig is from Outre, like I said, and I decided to use this one because it is a full frontal. It is pre-plucked a little bit, and honestly, you could leave it like this, but if you want to just practice your plucking and just do a little more, then this is the perfect wig to do it on. You want something like this, but I will be making another video if you're not blessed and you're not working with the hairline that is starting you off this pre-plucked. Okay, so first things first is let's go ahead and make a middle part. You do not want to over pluck that middle part area, and then you want to focus on opening and closing your tweezers as you're dragging them back. If you don't do this, you will end up creating holes, so this will kind of prevent that. The technique that we're doing is called the pluck skip method. So you're going to be plucking and then skipping a section of hair, plucking a space and skipping the section of hair over and over until you get across your frontal. I do this in sections, and where you see me stopping at is the end of my first section. That's just so I don't get overwhelmed by plucking all the way across the frontal left to right in one big motion. Once you get to the end of your section, you're going to go back and split those hairs up in the spaces that you skipped. So where you did pluck and then the skip section of hair, you're going to pluck in that section opposite of what you did at first. You want to make sure you're breaking the sections up in half like that so they don't look so bulky. People try to joke and call it the fork plucking method because it's just too much hair left in between the pluck and skip part. After we get through this, the second step is called thinning out the hairline. So I'm going back and forth, left to right, opening and closing my tweezers in random spaces to thin out the hairline. And I'm plucking behind where we plucked at first. So not at the very front of the hairline, but behind it. So it can give more of a blend, a seamless blend. You don't want it to be noticeable where you stopped plucking at, and that's kind of the point of this section. The last thing I do is what I call cleaning up. So I'm going in the front and just creating more spaces. Basically the pluck skip part, but not necessarily pluck skip. Just pick a spot that you feel like is thick and then add a space. So I do those 3 separate steps: thinning out the hairline, pluck skip method, and then going back in the front, creating those extra spaces. Repeat the same exact process all across my frontal. As you can see, I've moved on to the second section of hair, is what I call it, right here in this middle. And then the last section is right there around the ear. I do this so I don't get overwhelmed. Like I said, plucking a one big frontal, I could end up making holes or making bald spots really easy, getting confused on where I am. I do have another tutorial on my channel for a human hair wig, but I wanted to specifically show just a synthetic wig. I will also have a synthetic wig video coming out. If you are not blessed with a hairline that starts you off this good, then we can figure out a wig that's like $20–$30. That's a lot thicker and just a lot more stuff you need to do to make it look better. I do want to challenge myself with that for the people who come across that issue. There's not enough videos out to help with that, so I definitely will be showing different perspectives and different wigs. This is an easy wig to do it on since it already comes a little bit ready for you. For the people that like watching tutorials, I do have the whole other side filmed and included in this video. This whole side was in real time. The other side will be sped up so the video is not super long. This is the entire process for plucking a synthetic wig. This is definitely going to have your install having people fooled that it is human. I feel like just doing this step makes it look a lot more expensive than what it is. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and I will see y'all in my next video.